Welcome to Dudes React, where we do all manners of reviews and reactions. Today, I am covering Dr. Slump, Volume 4. This volume has some really great cover images, though that it has proven pretty common with this series. In Bye Bye Superpowers, Aurelie is getting alterations to finally make her normal. In the meantime, Aurelie's head is placed on both an RC car, a wind-up car, and an RC plane. This issue is a good example of what to expect from this series if you just happen to jump in on this one. Very wacky, a lot of stuff done strictly for comedy's sake. In Lovely Trio, Aurelie is getting Dr. Slump to go to a costume party at her school. Aurelie destroys another police car. And the meeting is actually for students, but Senbai and the two other dads stay and participate. The third and fourth stories are Penguin Village SOS Parts 1 and 2. The first is Attack of the Dodon Gaidon. The monster arrives, and while the Penguin Village police struggle to do anything about it, Aurelie and Gachan appear to play with the monster. This leads to Aurelie scaring the monster and Gachan zapping him. The police then call for the All-Teeny Force, a small officer in a mech suit, and a to-be-continued panel appears. The second part of the story is subtitled Our Hero Kintaman, hero of good boys and girls everywhere. And again, another great cover image on this one. In this issue, Aurelie harasses the monster, and the All-Teeny Force reveals he is Kintaman, defender of justice, though he can't transform until he goes out for batteries. And then after he gets them, he just headbutts the monster, and Aurelie claps for him. Both these stories were pretty fun overall. I like the xenomorph kind of design of the monster, like a reverse xenomorph maybe, I guess. The next issue is called Gachan Goes for a Walk. This issue is very light on dialogue as it follows Gachan, who doesn't speak, as they venture across town. They end up delivering dynamite and adopt two cats. Gachan receives help finding home by Miss Yamabuki. The following issue is called Yay Yay Wildland. And in this issue, Aurelie and the crew go to the zoo, have a strange interaction with a tour guide, and Aurelie challenges a tiger and wins, becoming king of the zoo, subsequently bringing the animals home with her. The interaction between Aurelie and the lion gives us by far one of my favorite panels from this series so far. The I'm Aurelie roar was just great. I really liked it. This was a very fun issue. I did enjoy reading it. The next chapter is called Happy Doctor, Super Slump Space Special 1. This issue focuses on Senbai finally going on a date with Miss Yamabuki in space. And aliens from a few volumes back are trying to steal the spaceship. They fail comically, and our protagonists soar off. The following chapter is titled Zippity Doo Doctor. Zippity Doo Doctor focuses on the actual date that we were led up to in the last issue. They pretty much just fly around and go to a planet so that they can make a rest stop, and Miss Yamabuki gets attacked by a giant monkey. Senbai uses his morph gun and accidentally morphs her and steps on her as an ant instead of the monster. Next up, we have the Super Slump Space Special number 3, The Dumbfounded Doctor. In this one, our 4 explorers get back to Earth only to be told that it is 2030 or 50 years in their future. Dr. Slump finds the time slipper so they can go home, and after they've left, it is revealed to be a prank by Aurelie's friends. I did enjoy this chapter, but it did feel like not a whole lot really happened. In this one, Aurelie ends up on a date with a guy from a a different high school. And because she believes dating is holding hands and running around, that's what she does. They also go to see an inappropriate movie where they run into Dr. Norimaki, and then they all go out to eat. Again, one that I enjoyed but wasn't really blown away by. The next one is called Tarzan, King of the Jungle. Tarzan is another parody character like Superman, spoofing Tarzan. Rayleigh gets in a snowball fight with Tarzan, who is just woefully outclassed. And by the end of everything, Tarzan is only king of the jungle gym. I liked this one. It was fun. I enjoyed the parody characters. I know I really liked Superman the first time around, and Tarzan is delivering on the same kind of feel. Now, there are 2 extra stories called Sad Sad Santa and Kick the Can. While I did enjoy them, I'm not going to include them so that anyone that seeks out the manga does have something new when they read them. If you've made it to this part of the video, know that you are appreciated. I thank you very much for listening and hope that you have a great day. Also, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe.